This life is a daydream. Our time is a precious thing. We're searching for meaning in the highs and the lows.
Hey friends, welcome back to my channel Organized with Joy. In today's video, you can see that I'm working in my garage. I want to give it a good clean, and so I thought I would take you along. But before I get into that, I needed to take all of these items that my daughter has decluttered and put them in my vehicle to get them ready to take to the donation center, because I was storing them in the garage, and so I needed to get them out of the way so that I could clean. But today is also a Thoughtful Thursday video, and if you're new around here, that means I am just going to share my thoughts on a topic in the voiceover today while I give you some great cleaning motivation.
One chance in a lifetime, won't stop till we get it right.
Whenever I want to give my garage a good clean, I start by removing everything from the space. That way it'll make it really easy to get everything clean.
Bright side, can't believe how far we've come. We've only just begun. See the world through new eyes, taking us to great heights. Anything is possible, everything is new, and we'll carry each other, running wild into the night, technicolor blue, and we'll carry each other. It's our time to believe it. We can fly through the ceiling. Our time to believe it. We can fly through the ceiling. Our time to believe it. We can fly through the ceiling. If we hold on to the feeling, hold on to the feeling. Our time to believe it. We can
I'm just going to be using this concrete cleaner with some water to clean my garage floors. My garage floors are not in great condition, and it will not be perfect in the end, but it will definitely be better and more clean.
Oh, it did not have the water.
Okay friends, for this week's Thoughtful Thursday video, I wanted to talk about feeling self-conscious. This can be such a difficult thing, especially in this time when so many people share their lives, or at least part of their lives, publicly. It can be such a vulnerable thing to share parts of your life. And as a content creator, there is this added layer because we are sharing something creative, which is so vulnerable. I have said so many times on my channel that I am well aware that I will not be everyone's cup of tea. And this is the place to start and not feeling self-conscious. Realizing that not everyone will like you. Not everyone will appreciate your personality, your gifts and talents, or your quirks. And that's okay. One reason that we might feel self-conscious is that we are too hard on ourselves. We look in the mirror and fixate on everything that is wrong with our appearance. We lay in bed at night and analyze how we handled a situation or a conversation and think of everything we could have done differently. Remember, first of all, that most of the time we are far harder on ourselves than others are on us. We ruminate far more on our own shortcomings than anyone else. The truth is, oftentimes people are too busy worrying about themselves to worry about you. It is actually more likely that when someone has encountered you or interacted with you, that they noticed and admired all of your positive attributes. I like to focus on my positive attributes instead of my negative ones. Of course, if there is anything I can do about the things I don't like, then I will certainly come up with a plan to better myself. But if there is something that I cannot change, then I just don't dwell on it. One thing that has helped me tremendously with this is listening to positive affirmations either before bed or first thing in the morning before I get up. It is a way to reprogram your subconscious mind to believe positive things about yourself. In addition to this, pay attention to your conscious thoughts daily. When you say something negative about yourself, remind yourself that you also have a lot of positive attributes too. For instance, if you look in the mirror and you feel like you need to lose weight and you say to yourself, "I'm fat," notice that you are saying that to yourself and combat that by saying something like, "I'm working on my health every day," or "My weight does not define me. I have a beautiful smile and it brings joy to others." Don't allow yourself to think these negative thoughts. Don't allow yourself to talk negatively to yourself. The more you practice self-acceptance and self-love, the easier it gets. Honestly, I think it also just takes time. I'm turning 48 next month, and I feel like it has only been in recent years that I have truly come to a place where I feel okay with who I am, and okay if others don't like or appreciate me for who I am. I would rather be fully authentic and not liked than to be disingenuous and liked for that fake version of me. Well, I hope this was encouraging for you today. I always love hearing from you down in the comments, so please share your thoughts with me on this topic of feeling self-conscious. Please share with us if you have tips or tricks on how you combat this feeling as well. I hope that you'll stick around for the remainder of the video for even more cleaning motivation.
Shiver in my bones, still carry on. Blinded by the night, we chase the rising sun. Don't lose your heart in the badlands. You won't find a friend in the dust. Don't let your dreams ever die. or somewhere in between the why and the God. Don't lose your heart in the badlands. You won't find
Y'all, on this day, it was shortly after our trash had been picked up, so I decided to clean out this trash bin because it desperately needed it. Unfortunately, our recycle bin and our compost bins were not empty, so I couldn't clean those out, but that's okay. I decided to just focus on this regular trash bin today to get it cleaned out. Y'all, this trash bin was so bad. It was so disgusting. I don't usually practically climb into it to clean it, but I had to because it was so sticky on the bottom. I need to get some tool that would make it easier to clean that out. So not too long ago, I actually replaced my previous tool chest and tool storage system with this one here, and I did make a video about that, and I did a lot of decluttering of everything that was in that space. So it's great motivation for decluttering. If you need that, I can link that video in the description box below.
I don't know which way to go. Lost control of everything inside. Round and round in circles, how can dreams turn into demons over time? Chasing down a feeling, trying to believe it's never out of reach. Here's to the strangers, dancing through danger. Rebels at heart, we sing through the night. Here's to the lovers, healing each other, filling the scars with beautiful light. Rebels at heart, rebels at heart, rebels at heart, rebels at heart. Hope is where I lay my head tomorrow, friend. We're rising like the sun. Better days are waiting. I can see the change. You help me dream again. Here's to the strangers, dancing through danger. Rebels at heart, we sing through the night. Here's to the lovers.
I try to clean out this garage maybe twice a year, and I don't always completely clean off these bins and open them up and take everything out and clean inside. And honestly, I got these bins with the lids because I thought that they would stay clean on the inside with the lids, but that just has not been the case. But I'll probably do this once a year just to get it cleaned out, but I don't do this often, just FYI.
Together as one, together as one. I'll stay here till
My lord. My Sony.
together as one. I'll stay here till the end.
So some of these bins hold things like pesticides and lawn care and car care, and unfortunately those are things that my husband is in charge of for the most part, and it's just things that I could not go through and declutter. I was like, what is all this stuff? So I just went ahead and cleaned it up and put everything back. Maybe sometime in the future my husband can take a look at what's in there and see if there's anything we no longer need. I actually have a video where I added these storage bins and put all the labels on, and so if that's something you're interested in seeing and seeing what type of system I had here previously, then I can also link that in the description box below.
My body's doing fine. Ears are ringing still, I hear no sound at all. At all. Shattered little pieces scattered round. 1,000, maybe more. And as I reassemble one by one, I know life is beautiful around me.
I will say, ever since I organized our garage and added these bins and then also added that newer tool organization system, it is so much easier to come in and clean up our garage just because everything has a place and everything is contained. So it's just a lot easier to clean up when your spaces are organized.
The universe and all of her unknowns been welcoming to me. Say you are not alone, where you've been, where you're going, where are you going? Life is beautiful around me, around me. All I want is here and now, here and now.
I also decided to give the windows and the windowsills a clean on this day. In a minute here, I'll be showing you just how dirty and disgusting they were. And it wasn't perfect in the end, but it was definitely better. Those curtains in there could definitely stand to be washed, but I decided not to take the time to do it on this day.
I feel alive again, driving sun-kissed roads, freedom round the bend. We sing along to the birds and beats of a neon song. Just open your eyes, taking skies deep in blue. On the horizon, we'll find somewhere new. And my heart racing. Show me Sing sounds of paradise. So let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. And we'll keep singing. Drive to the morning light. Hit that dreaming. Sing sounds of paradise. I feel alive again. Driving sun-kissed roads. Freedom round the bend. We sing along to the birds and beats of a neon song. So let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. And we'll keep singing. Driving to the morning light. Hit that dreaming. Sing sounds of paradise. This life is a daydream. Our time is a precious thing. We're searching for meaning in the highs and the lows we've seen. When all is said and done, standing on the bright side, can't believe how far we've come. We've only just begun. See the world through new eyes, taking us to great heights. Anything is possible, everything is new, and we'll carry each other, running wild into the night, Technicolor blue.
Y'all, I don't know if you'll be able to tell from this shot, but that trash was leaking and it was all in the bottom of that bin, so I did have to clean that out. And that was a little bit disappointing given that I just cleaned. I didn't show cleaning it out, but I certainly did, I assure you.
Standing on the bright side, can't believe how far we've come.
Okay friends, I just quickly wanted to show you the things I decluttered from the garage this time, and I will go into more detail in my next Declutter With Me video. There are definitely some things in the bins that hold the car care and the pest control and lawn care that could definitely be gone through, but those are things my husband is going to have to go through at some point in the future.
Running wild into the night, Technicolor blue.
Well friends, that is all I have for you in today's video. I hope this video gave you tons of cleaning motivation, maybe some decluttering or organizing motivation. If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for stopping by today, and I hope that if this was motivational or inspirational, you might consider subscribing to my channel to see future content. But thanks so much for watching until the end, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!